Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is Wednesday, which means it is week 2 of the side quest, Summoner Declassified. And we are getting Phoenix Rising. It really kind of doesn't say, there it does. It says Summoner Declassified right there, but if you look on here, there's like a ... It says Declassif, Phoenix Rising. But it is Declassified. Week 2 is technical problems, and we've got looks like an iron package that we're going to have to go after. Yes, I did say that right. So let's take a look at the preview of this. And we have 1, 2, 3 plus the iron package boss at the end. And there is a special event. So there's a special objective on here. And it is 2,000 Tier 4 Alpha Catalyst Fragments. And you must defeat Iron Package with a Saga Tag Champion in the Summoner Declassified Week 2 side quest on Threat Level 5. So let's get in to this and let's take a look at what we're looking at. Because we want to use a Saga Champ on the last fight, we don't need to do it on any of the other fights. Now you'll notice I have 2 Saga Champions in here just because one is better. My Nick Fury is a rank 4 and he just seems to fit well in this one. All right, here we go. First one is Ghost. It's a 69,360 Ghost. Escalating armor up buff. Every 5 seconds they're going to get an armor up. We've got Mystic Consumption. So Mystic attackers gain a permanent passive fury, increasing attack rating each time they nullify a buff or prevent one from triggering. Juggernaut will do staggers on heavies, so we can get rid of those. They are immune to armor breaks. And then when the defender gains an armor up effect, they gain an indefinite non-stacking power gain buff, granting 5% of max power per second. Whenever the defender is inflicted with an armor break, they are power drained. We're not going to do that, so we're not going to worry about that. When any armor up effect on the defender ends for any reason, the power gain is removed, and the defender is power drained for 33% of max power. So we should be able to hopefully gain control of that. We're just going to have to do a couple of heavies. And there is 1,000 7-star hero shards on this one. The second is going to be a Lady Deathstrike. Got Achilles heel. The defender takes 50% reduced damage from all sources except special attacks, heavy attacks, and unblockable attacks. I don't know why that's in there because Assault Battery is here. We've got Encroaching Stun. Every 16 seconds, the attacker is passively rooted for 4 seconds unless they are performing a special attack. So there's going to be a timer. We got to watch the timer, and we got to use the special when the timer goes down. We've got Assault Battery. At the start of the fight, the defender takes no damage from any source and instead stores it in a damage battery. Whenever the defender is knocked down by a special attack, the battery is emptied and the defender immediately takes 200% of the damage stored. Whenever the attacker is knocked down, we get the damage. And special attacks are passively unblockable. Achilles heel doesn't mean anything in this at all. I guess it means something for special attacks. So maybe it'll do more damage. And we've got 3,000 of the Desperate Measures Crystal Shards. The next opponent is a Doc Ock, who's got Dot Calm. Damaging effects deal 25% more damage to the defender, and they take 90% less damage from all sources unless they are suffering from a damaging effect. This is going to be Nick Fury. So Nick Fury is going to be doing our damaging effects, which are going to be bleeds, and he can take bleeds. The attacker, Polka Dot Power. The attacker gains no power from landing or receiving attacks. Instead, they are granted 12% of a bar of power per second while the defender is suffering from a damaging effect. Whenever the defender activates a special attack, they purify 4 debuffs on them. And this is the big one, the Crush Charge. So when we dodge back, we gain a Crush Charge for 1.2 seconds. Dodging back again while the charge is active inflicts us with a Crush passive for 4 seconds, which means that Doc Ock is going to get to hit us through our block. And the last champ is Iron Patriot. Oh, and we're going to be getting another 1,000 7-star hero crystal shards, which is pretty good. That's 2,000. And the last champ, or the last opponent, is Iron Package. Pretty basic. The attacker's special attacks and damage over time effects deal 95% less damage, but their light and medium attacks deal 200% more damage. Okay. Bob and weave. All of the defender's attacks are guaranteed critical hits. This is disabled for 6 seconds. If the attacker dodges or intercepts the defender can land critical hits through this block. The good way to turn this off is to do a special intercept. That is, let them come at you and then hit them with a special attack. We've got combo party. Every 10 hits on the combo meter, we, the attacker, gain a cruelty buff, granting plus 500 crit damage rating. When struck, the attacker loses all cruelty buffs in their combo meter, is lost, and takes a bunch of damage. So we don't want that. Be like water. Whenever the defender is inflicted with a non-damaging debuff, they gain an unblockable passive. So if we parry him, that's going to happen. So we got to watch out for that. And then physical burst reflect. 100% of all damage the defender takes from physical damage effects is also dealt to the attacker as direct damage. So we're going to be using Kushala. Now, Kushala's special attacks and damage over time are not going to be great options for this, but we need to use somebody that does energy attacks and is Saga, and that's why I'm picking her. Iceman is another choice, I think. I think some of his attacks are energy attacks. Let's see here. No, they aren't. It doesn't look like they are. Okay, so his attacks are not. And definitely not Elsa, definitely not Dust, definitely not Colossus. Shathra is a no. Isophene might be energy attacks, and she might be another go-to. Light attacks whenever... I don't... ego effects. Yeah, I don't think she is either. Doesn't say anywhere in here that her attacks... Isophene's mystical energy causes their attacks to do energy damage, and they benefit... Okay, so she might be another good one, too. She does okay damage, and then... I don't know. Does Negasonic... Let's see. And Negasonic's big thing is damage over time, so... But I don't think... During the fight, Negasonic incinerate vulnerability. All Negasonic's attacks are energy, so that's another one that you could use. Atuma's a no, Namer's a no. Dazzler, her big thing is to do special attack damage. Be cool. If Dazzler's opponent, while dodging back, Dazzler's dash attacks. So I think she's a lot of physical attacks. That's basically it. So your choices for Saga are going to be Kushala, Isophene, or Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And we are going to go with Kushala for this one. Okay, and Juggernaut, we're going to use Juggernaut for the first two fights. So let's go ahead and begin. And we are going to put a boost on. Okay, so here we go. We got tons of these boosts, and I don't want them to go away. And it's not going to be him. Do I have other boosts? I think I have other boosts, too. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, I'm saving those. Okay, well, you're going to use the 20%, and it's going to be Jugs. And we're going to do a bunch of heavies on this one, because we want to get those staggers on. So, boom, boom, there we go. There's 2 of them. Boom, boom. There's 4 of them. Boom, boom. There's a whole bunch. Boom, boom. And now we're going to go. Oh, why did I do that? That was dumb. That was dumb. All right, let's let her... That's right. Nice. All right. Nope. And now. Okay. Easy peasy. I kind of miscalculated that that special there, and I didn't get it. If I would have gotten that in, it would have destroyed her. Okay. So with this one, with that one, it was just do a bunch of heavies and get those staggers on, and then once the staggers are on, you nullify all that armor ups, and then she gets power drained a bunch, and then you just go. Okay. So this one is the assault battery, and we have to watch this encroaching root. So there's a timer on there. I want to bait out special ones. because her special attacks are easy to get away from. There's not any ranged special attacks on her. And we're just going to be charging the battery up, and then we'll just go from there with a special. So the battery is charging. Okay, I want her to use a special attack. Come on. Boom. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And we got plenty of time, too. Boom. Oh, and here we go. We're not gonna take that much damage because there was nothing in the battery. And this is probably... Oh, it didn't. Oh, wow. And we're going to get blasted. And, oh, there's nothing in the battery, so I think we're good. Oh, here we go. Well, that... There we go. Got it. Finally. Okay. Just a matter of getting enough into the battery and getting her down. That was all it really involved. It was just getting enough in the battery and getting her down. That's it. And just watching that timer. Save your special for the timer. Okay, this is Nick Fury. And so for this one is damaging effects. Deal 25% more damage. That's going to be bleeds, polka dot power. So the bleeds will fill into polka dot power. And then we're going to have to... I mean, his bleeds don't last very long, so I'm not going to worry about purifying debuffs. And the crush charge, I'm not really going to worry about that too much either. Just don't back up too many times. You got to try and go forward. But his special one is the one to go for. And look at him melt. He just completely melted. All right, and another 1,000. And now we're coming to the last one. This is going to be Kushala. Really, I could do this with Kushala and Nick Fury. Nick is going to do some damage with his light and medium attacks, which will probably be enough to take him out. The problem is, I want to see the effects of this physical burst reflect. I just want to see what that looks like. And then we'll switch over to Kushala. And I want to demonstrate for everybody here what it looks like. So, there's that. I'm not really taking anything. And there's that. Okay. That's not going to do anything. Okay, I want him to use his special. There he goes. So he's got debuffs on him. Whew, that was close. And I got hit with that. Oh, he hit me twice. Yep. So it doesn't really look like it does a whole lot, to be honest. I mean, Nick Fury was fine, and that's a Saga champ. Probably could have done this with Kushala, too. That node seems a little confusing to me. It seems like I should have done a whole bunch of, taken a bunch of damage. But we got 100%. So we're getting 500 Titan shards, and we're getting 100 Tier 2 Primordial Dust. We get a stupid profile pick. So, all right. That is the side quest for the week. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody later.